Hey guys, welcome to your love reading for Scorpio. We are going to take a look and see what your person's true feelings and intentions towards you. Apply this to your own unique situation. Switch the roles if you want. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post. I'm going to go live. Also, if you guys are interested and want to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded, Cameo, the links and the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did join just to support me and also my channel. All right, so what messages do we have for Scorpio? With the King of Swords that flew out in the reverse. Didn't really set the intentions here, but with the King of Swords here in the reverse, I mean, you may be dealing with a complete a-hole here. King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini could be dealing with the air sign, or that this person does have air energy in their chart here. This is a mean energy. I mean, I hate to be throwing this label around because nowadays people throw this word around like it's nothing. You know, this King of Swords in the reverse, typically the meaning of that is a narcissistic energy here, okay? So we're just going to go with this person just has a lot of ego, all right? But use whatever term that you want that fits your story, okay? So the King of Swords in the reverse here. What is this person's true feelings and intentions towards Scorpio? Wow, this was a painful ending here. I don't know, Scorpio, you may be feeling like this person's a dick, asshole. You may be feeling like this person's just kind of like, you know, just not very nice. This person betrayed you here, Scorpio. With the Eight of Swords here, wow, and the Seven of Swords, holy crap. This person may have lied to you. This person may have deceived you. You know, I feel like for a very long time, this person may even have like a military background or something like that with the King of Swords. You know, this person may have some sort of severe, some sort of complex PTSD, and it's like it was bleeding into the relationship here, okay? So whatever this person was showing you, okay, I do feel like this person was trying to get away with it because it was an excuse. You know, I went through war, you know, this and that happened, I'm traumatized, whatever that may be, but this person's not doing the work to actually overcome this trauma. Nine of Wands. Yeah, instead of actually doing the work, I feel like with the Temperance card and the Devil card, this person's always allowing his demons to win. Why am I saying he? But you know what? It could be a she that's doing it, okay? So just apply this to your own unique situations. Apply this, you know, you could be a guy and you could be dealing with a girl that's like this, okay? Switch it the other way around, okay? Just keep in mind that these are general readings, but whatever this person has been through here, there's just a lack of integration here. There's a lack of learning here. There's a lack of growing from the experience of whatever this person has been through here. And they feel like this person keeps doing the same stuff or the same thing over and over and over again, but being a complete a-hole about it here. The King of Swords in the reverse, you have the Ten of Swords here, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. I feel like this person's still just, you know, instead of... Here's the thing about relationships, right? You know, when there's no accountability, there's a lack of growth, healing, repair, right? And, you know, if this person's avoiding doing that, you know, there's no possible way that the relationship can grow and heal and repair. Relationships do not survive on repeating the same unhealthy patterns over and over and over again. It only survives on growth, repair, and healing. Yeah, it's just kind of like, you know, people need to realize that love, the emotion of love, being in love with somebody, it's just not enough to keep the relationship going. You know, when love, you know, takes action, it takes change, it takes, you know, kind of like pivoting and adjusting here, right? But I feel like, yeah, with the Devil card, I feel like this person refuses to do that. I feel like this person doesn't want to change. With the Five of Wands here, this person's a very angry, Four of Cups, a very unhappy individual here. And I feel like because this person acts like this or behaves this way, or that this person doesn't want to address or deal with their own problems, emotionally, energetically, you start to take that on. Also, you know, you have to kind of like look at it at an energetic level that, you know, this is the karma that you're taking on from this individual here. Some of you guys could be working with a middle person here to try and mitigate this whole situation here. Some of you guys could be divorcing here. Some of you guys could be just trying to seek out some sort of therapy, some sort of help here in how to best navigate through the situation. What is this person's next actions? Actions, outcome, and advice here for Scorpio regarding the situation. you know, when I see like the Devil card and the Eight of Swords or something like that, Seven of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, this person may deal with some sort of mental health issues. Yeah. This person may deal with some sort of mental health issues. So with the Page of Swords here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, this is the outcome and advice and their next actions here. It seems like they're just spying on you, watching you here to see what you're doing. With the Wheel of Fortune here and the Ace of Cups and the Three of Swords here, I mean, you're definitely dealing with the traumatized, wounded inner child here, okay? You know, I feel like even before, let's say if this person was in the military, the trauma that they've been through, you know, is way before that they even entered the military here. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like with the Five of Cups here and the Seven of Cups, I don't know, I feel like this person's really confused about what they did here. I do feel like this person has a tendency to play the victim here. Okay, I do feel like this person has a tendency to blame other factors, other people for the suffering that they're experiencing. But at the end of the day, you know, it's about taking accountability and responsibility here. And I feel like this person just doesn't have the bandwidth or the tools to face their own problems here. And when you don't have the tools, go find the tools. Go to therapy. Go to someone that could give you the tools and help help you best navigating through this, right? Yeah, there's a bit of an energy that this person's kind of like a punk here, you know? And it's just time and time again, I just feel like this person has behaved this way. With the Ten of Pentacles here, this is an indication that you may be married to this individual, I feel. We do have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, so I don't know if you guys are thinking about divorce. I don't know if you guys are thinking about separation or something like that. Maybe you guys have, but this person's still a nightmare in your life. Six of Wands. I feel like whoever this person's still hoping that there could be victory and success here with you. But with the Five of Swords here, I do feel like this person's still strongly attached and operating from a place of ego here, instead of operating from a place of emotion or intuition here. They're definitely trying to win you back. They're definitely trying to bring this back together here. We have the Hierophant again. Yeah, they could be under the notion of like, hey, you know, we have a family together, we built a life together, we shouldn't separate, that sort of thing here. It'll be very inconvenient. And this person wants to continue this. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, Ace of Wands here. Yeah, I do feel like this person is kind of like, they have this urgency to sort of like reignite this here, okay? They want to reignite this here. But to be quite honest here, with the Queen of Cups here, Scorpio, and the Five of Wands and the Devil card, I feel like that's you. I feel like you're just trying to push this away. I feel like this is something that you don't want. With the Strength card here and the Star card here, some of you guys are really gaining the courage here to really focus on your healing at this time. Yeah, make a decision to move away from this Chariot here with the Knight of Cups here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and also the Three of Pentacles. I see a masculine here that's definitely coming back around to work things out. But the problem is, they could try and work things out with you all they want, but then they still have all this baggage that they're carrying around with them. They don't know what to do with it. So Scorpio, I do hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that this reading resonated. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll speak to you guys in another read. Thanks guys, bye.